Hey Blake, just going over your hitting analysis from the President's Day camp. Sorry for all the cold weather, and we wish you the best this season. Found a couple things to work on for a couple of your swings for video analysis work, and let's go ahead and get started here. Everything looks pretty darn good. We're going to make a couple recommended tweaks in regards to our swing, but I like the tempo, I like the athleticism, have a good baseball physique, and hopefully a lot of future for you in this great game. So let's talk about our stance real quick. Stance is pretty good. Make sure you're kind of athletic in your start. Sometimes you stand up a little bit tall, and that's okay. But make sure sometimes when you start tall, you finish tall, and that's one of the big things I want to talk about. A couple things I do want to point out that I really like. Your eyes. I love how your hand position is. I like your hands nice and high like that. Helps you on a nice downward plane. Your angle of your bat's really nice. Your feet are a good distance apart. You can obviously tell that someone's been working with you and they know what they're doing. So that is great. That is great in regards to our start. Let's go into our secondary spot. What we're going to do is talk about land foot. I like where your hand's still. You're in a good separation. Hands kind of go back. The front foot does open just a little bit and already straightens out. It's one thing we can work on about. We talked about staying too tall in the beginning. So you notice here, let's look at that land foot. Two things that I see. One is that knee is too locked out too early, and two is that front foot is open too much. So try to land more, for example, for here. Have that kind of heel, be a little bit more towards these guys waiting to get videoed behind you. And that's going to really help. So if I back up this frame, try to just land almost showing the heel to the third baseman, and then let it naturally open up as I take my swing. You're kind of forcing it to be up, and when you lock out that front knee too early, then it's kind of locking out that back knee, and that's what we're going to talk about next. But I do like your hand position. Your upper body's really good. Your eyes aren't changing levels, which is really nice. Your hands coming in a good spot on a good plane. Your upper body is almost perfect, and your lower half is just almost there. But what it's going to do is if that front leg locks out too early and that front foot is a tad open, what that's going to do is it's going to make you spin a little bit and take away power for you compared to being on that back side more. You can see you kind of come off and go get the ball a little bit, which is kind of a different philosophy. For some people, they want you to go get the ball, and some want the ball to travel to you. But it's very important to be at contact, to be at a really strong position. And I think doing it with a few tweaks, I think it's just going to really help you in your game. But again, mechanically, you are very, very close. You can see on this one swing here. So at the end, you'll notice that a lot of balls are hit out in front. So what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that let the ball travel. Make sure you hit the ball where it's pitched. On this one, you stayed through the ball very nicely on that bat path. One of the stronger bat paths I've seen. Your head's in a good position. Your hands broke nice and late. But you can see at the end of our swing here, watch how that back leg begins to kind of straighten out on us. And you'll see that's the big thing that I want to work on for you, is that back leg right now and front leg are pretty much completely straight. Now, understandably, you've already hit the baseball, but it's very important to be at this position is you still want to have a nice clean angle in that back side. That's going to keep this head back just a hair. And the difference from where your head is now to where you want the head to be is a huge difference from playing this game from a long time to not, because the pitcher wants to get you more out in front. You can see if I take all these lines away and I draw a line from your head down, your head is much more on your front leg than it is your back leg. So ideally, instead of having it there, I want to have the line go through your back leg and have your head be back here. So if you watch a lot of big league hitters, if you go on video, you'll see that a lot of times the head is in relation to the back leg and not having the head on the front leg. Now at contact, you'll notice that it's kind of there. Contact is in a pretty good spot. Right? It's right on there. So you're in a pretty good spot at contact, which is the most important thing. But you'll see if your timing is just a hair off, you can see where you can get to very quickly. And that's why I want to make sure when you finish your swing, do a lot of tee work right now and a lot of soft toss, and really hold your finish and make sure that your head is on your back leg even at your finish. So at this point of your swing, you kind of want to hold your finish and then check your head out. You'll see how that back leg you need to get a lot heavier on that back leg, and that's going to make a big difference for you. It's going to give you more power the other way. It's going to make you hit the outside ball better. It's going to make you hit the inside ball better. It's going to make you hit off speed better. Because, again, your upper half and your bat path is just picture perfect. Your hands beginning to go inside the baseball right here, and then your barrel's going to release. I mean, that's just completely money. A little bit of openness in the front, but not bad. A little bit stiff on that front knee. A little bit early. I want to see where you kind of, the second you do that land foot. When you land, make sure you just land more aggressive or more flexed. When you land, you're already going into a locked out front side mode. So you want to hit against a firm, closed front side, but you don't want to land locked. You can kind of see that. You want to land flexed, and then as I rotate, it begins to firm out. So you want to kind of firm out that front leg, kind of right at contact, but you can see contact hasn't happened yet. Contact, you're just starting your swing and you're already locked. So you want that to lock out at that point. And so close off that front side, land more athletic, and then as you rotate, flex out that front side. And that's going to really take your level up, take your game up to the next level. You can see how that backside kind of straightens out on you. But man, there's not a lot of things to fix, but those are some minor tweaks that are going to get you from an average player to be a really good hitter and help you to that next level. So hopefully that helps you out. This is one last swing here. Let's check it out. You can see how I kind of firmed out a little too early. Front side just a little bit open. But again, upper body's good. Head on contact's good. Let's see if you straighten out that back leg so you can kind of straighten out the end and the head goes forward. And what that's going to do is if your timing's on just for a perfect pitch or a fastball, you're not going to really notice that. But as the pitchers get better and stronger and they're hitting the blacks and they're working on off speed and that type of thing, it's going to make a difference. So hopefully this helps you out. We wish you the best this season. Come back and see us at camp real soon, and have a great day.